銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's finish off Chapter 4 of Volume 5 of Galaxy Express 390 Eternal. The title of the chapter here was Hoshi no Umi o Omo. So like thinking about or imagining the Sea of Stars. And it was more detail on this guy who we thought was Manabu, Yuki Manabu, the younger brother of the two siblings. But it turns out it's not. It's actually Oyama Toshiro, which I think is the son of Oyama Tochiro, the guy who was the computer on board the Arcadia. It took a while to get there and understand and figure out, but there were reasons why he lied and pretended, and they were working through that here. And anyway, watch the previous session if you want to get more detail on it. We ended with Layla very adamantly telling him basically that he did a brave thing. He was a man amongst men who sacrificed his own self for his friends. So there was nothing to be ashamed about. So that's where we had paused. So let's finish off the chapter and see where this is going. Sono ju ni kometa o chichiue no yume o. In that gun, stuffed father's dreams. Basically, like that gun is stuffed with your father's dreams. Oh, and it was revealed. He revealed that he has a Cosmo Dragoon, this gun. It is serial number 0. It was his father's, which would be, well, we haven't gotten the confirmation that it's actually Tochiro, but it seems to be that way. In that gun, again, kometa is to be like put into, or maybe to cram into, to be packed with. Yeah, that gun is packed with your father's dreams. Kono hoshi no umi de hatashi nasai. In this sea of stars, or with this sea of stars, don't use up, don't hatasu is to like finish, to come to a conclusion, to use up, to accomplish, to fulfill, to realize, to do completely. And this is like an order. Don't. Yeah, shinasai. Okay, no. It is do it. I do this every time with shinasai. It is positive. Use it up completely. Use it. Well, not use it up completely. Use it fully. This is actually a positive command. The negative command would be shinaide. Please use it up fully in this Sea of Stars, the gun. Anata wa jiyu ni hoshi no umi o tachidatsu no desu. Tochiro, iie, Nobota-san. As for you, freely in the Sea of Stars, it's starting out on a journey. So you are freely of your own choosing starting out on a journey in the Sea of Stars. She calls him Tochiro and then says no, so that's the wrong name. He's Toshiro. Then she says Nobota-san. Mr. Nobota. Where does that come from? Okay. Where does Nobota-san come from? He said his name was Oyama Toshiro. His other name that he was pretending to be was Yuki Manabu. So where does Nobota-san? I feel like I've completely just lost track of this whole story. そのためにここへ来た、それがあなたの運命。 came to this place for that purpose. That's why you came here. That thing is your date, your fate, your destiny. Wait. Okay. I'm looking ahead, and apparently this person calls him Oyama Nobota. I don't know where this name came from. Again, a few pages ago, it was Oyama Toshiro. And he says, yes, I am Oyama Toshiro, and I am not Yuki Manabu. So I don't understand why the name just changes. Okay, whatever. He's now Oyama Nobota. Chichi no senso no namae ni. Okay, this is the explanation here. Maybe I should just start this over. Chichi no senso no namae ni nita namae o tsuketa no da to haha ga ba-chan ni hanashi satta no kiitemasu. Yayakoshi mo honme de naku Toshiro. Toshiro to nanotteru no wa. Okay. Attaching the resembling name to the former name of father's ancestor or father's senso. Not senso. Senzo. Okay, so, or I guess like doing that mother by grandmother heard a long time ago, or story a long time ago heard. Okay, so mother from grandma, or talking with grandma a long time ago heard that attached the resembling name of the former name of ancestor of father. Maybe he's talking about his, well, anyway. Yayakoshi, puzzling, tangling, even that true name or original name. Real name. Not being Toshiro. Toshiro to. And as for taking on the name with Toshiro, Toshiro to nanotteru no wa. Nanote is to take on the name. I don't know how to take that with to. Toshiro to nanotteru no wa. As for the one calling themselves Toshiro, sono na o shiteru, knowing that name, iidai na senshi ga hoshi no umi ni kanarazu iru to so iwarete, that name, being familiar with that name, a grand magnificent warrior in the Sea of Stars without fail existing, that thing, That way being said, okay, what the hell is he saying? It's clear. So, okay, she calls him. There's so many things I just don't understand here. She stops herself from calling him Tochiro, which he is not. He is Toshiro. And then calls him and said, Nobota. That's why you came here. And he's getting all emotional because of what she called him. And it's something about this name. Attaching the suitable resembling name of former earlier ancestor of father. Mother from grandmother Hanashi. Hanashi Sadu. I guess it's just Hanashite Sata. I guess this is like, I guess this is like talked about a long time ago and heard it or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Hey, thank you for the follow. Puzzling, even also a puzzling real name not being Toshiro. Again, like I don't even know how to take that. Toshiro is not a puzzling name, a puzzling real name. This is just the way he's talking. It's all jumbled and it's all like random phrases. Even confusing, also confusing. The real name. Real name not being Toshiro. Yeah, I guess. As for the one calling themselves Toshiro, knowing that name, grand warrior, with Into the Sea of Stars, without fail existing, that being said, I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Oh, this scene apparently is like actually going across the whole thing. Is this? We don't even know what train this is, right? Oh, Oyama Nobota yo. Hey, Oyama Nobota. Betsu na Tochiro. Otherwise named Tochiro. Arigato okage de maniatta. Thank you. Thanks to you was in time. Omae no yūjō ni naniru tame ni mo ore wa nakanai. Towards your friendship, mukuiru tame ni mo ore wa nakanai. In order to do rewarding, in order to reward or repay your kindness, your friendship, I will not cry. Zettai ni nakanai zo. Absolutely will not cry. それが兄さんとの約束だ. That thing with Big Brother's promise. So that was a promise with Big Brother. Who is this? Who is that? Is that supposed to be Heartlock? Is this supposed to be actually like Is this actually Tochiro? Is this actually Tochiro? And this is no, it can't be because when Tetsuro and Meitaro were with Destiny, that's when Mamoru arrived. So the only way that would work is like if it's different timelines intersecting, which could possibly be. That's how Harlock dresses, right? He's got the cravat and kind of the high collared shirt. I don't know. Watashi wa naite mo ii wa ne. As for me, even if cry, it's good, right? So like, it's okay if I cry, right? Naite age nasai aria-san. Basically like, do the favor of crying. Like, please do cry, Ms. Aria. All right, I think I'm going to need to go back and like do this again because this is just not even making any sense. あなたは強い女性だけど、心優しい女性. As for you, you are a strong woman, but you are a gentle-hearted woman, kind-hearted woman. 科学は生きとし生けるもののすべての命を守るためにあるとおっしゃったあなたの信念はこの宇宙そのものの相違。Consensus of opinion? Seriously? Okay, so as for science, the lives of all living creatures for the purpose of protecting exists. That way said, you. As for that belief. So, as for your belief that you spoke about, that science exists in order to protect all living creatures, this universe itself's consensus of opinion. That is the consensus of the universe itself. Apparently. あなたはそのためにここへ来て勇気守る学ぶ君と SPG に入るのね. As for you, for that purpose, coming to this place and Mamoru Yuki and Manabu-kun enrolled in the SPG, right? Hi, yes. Kare ga ikite ireba kanarazu hoshi no umi no dokoka de. He, if living, certainly without fail, it's somewhere in the Sea of Stars. If he's alive, then without fail, it's somewhere in the Sea of Stars. I feel like this is supposed to be a clue of something. I don't recognize that necklace. I swear, if this is going to end up being Emeraldus, I'm going to scream. Ginga Tetsuro Sen no Isen no Hasha Jikoku ga semattemasu. The Galaxy Railway 1000's train departure instant or moment time is is approaching, drawing near. Samatte. Oh, okay. This is like a conductor. A conductor is saying this. Passu desu. It's a pass. Here's your pass. Okay, so his pass says Mugen to Mugen. Tetsuro's pass would say something like Earth, Chikyu to Andromeda to Eternal, whatever. His pass says Mugen and Mugen, so without limit, unlimited to unlimited. And we get Gingake, galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, destiny, time. And again, this is like an unlimited commuter pass. Mugen, kara Mugen, Gingake, destiny. So I just listed all that off. He's reading this off. Unlimited, from unlimited, galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, destiny. Mugen, without limit, unlimited. Okay, well, here is Harlock and Emeraldus, so I guess that answers that question. Okay, and this is the 1000. Oh, and there's Destiny. Ikinasai, go. Anata wa hoshi no umi no jiyu na tabibito. As for you, you are free travelers of the Sea of Stars. Or travelers who are free. Yeah, as it pleases you. It's the same term of Harlock and Emeraldus. Anata no shinjiru mono no tame ni isengo ni norinasai. For the purposes of your believing things, for the purposes of the things that you believe in, ride on the 1000. Oh, it's not the 1000. It's Millennium. I think we saw the train before. In fact, maybe I should go back and see what they said about it at the time. It's Millennium, the Millennium. Ride on the Millennium. Millennium Gosha ni noru no ga anata no unme. Riding on the Millennium train is your destiny. But we see Harlock and Emeraldus' ship there. Hoshi no umi no jiyu na tabibito. Doing as one pleases, travelers of the Sea of Stars. Anata ga urayamashi wa nobotta-kun. You are, like, I'm envious of you. You are enviousness. You are to be envied, Nobotta-kun. Ore to issho ni ikanai ka? With me together, not going? You're not going with me? Iie, no. Okay. Watashi ni wa watashi no ikikata ga aru. No, as for to me, my way of living exists. So I have my way of living. Sono tame ni koko e kita. For that purpose came to this place. That's why I came here. Ja, ibiki de hito o nayamanasai yo ni ne. Well then, what was ibiki? Oh, snoring. Yeah. With your snoring, don't worry people with your snoring in that manner. So basically, please don't annoy people with your snoring. That was a joke from earlier. Kuso, namida ga dete kita. Damn it, tears are coming out. So damn it, I'm crying. Otoko datte namida o nagasu toki ga aru. Talking about men, there are times that tears flow. So there are times that men cry. Demo, However, あなたは決して何事にも口気ない男. However, as for you, decidedly something not a broken man. 何事? I guess you're a man that's not broken by anything. You're a man that's not broken, sprained, injured by anything. 私にはよくわかっている. Answer to me well knowing. I know that well. ハーロックさんやエメラルダスさんに会ったらよろしくね。では. Okay, so Mr. Harlock and Ms. Emeraldus, if meet, give them my regards. See ya. じゃあねまた. Well then, see ya. 大山くんが行くわ. 大山くん is going. All right. So there he is. He's going out on the 1000. So I guess the 666 truly gone. Wow. また会えるよ. Again, able to meet. すぐに会えるよ, Aria Venus-san. Yeah, soon able to meet Ms. Aria Venus. Whoa. Usually, I guess that's a way of saying, like, let's meet again soon. Anyway. 私も自由に飛びたい. I also freely want to fly. I want to fly freely also. でも、私には誰にも言ってない目的がある。許して. However, as for to me, by somebody not saying objective exists. Yeah, like an objective that I can't say to someone exists. Do forgiveness, like forgive me. Basically, she needs to do something for someone. Okay. And here's the final page of this chapter. The second and last chapter that we have. Is that the 3-9? It's got to be the 3-9, right? Yeah. Okay, so 星の海は旅立ってくる若者を待っている。As for the sea of stars, it is waiting for young people to come and start a journey. The sea of stars waits for young people that are coming and starting on their journey. それは事実だ. As for that, it's the reality. That's the truth. なぜなら? Why is that the case? いつの時か彼らがこの大宇宙を、この世そのものをOh boy. Oh, that's also mamoru. 守ってくれるからだ. So that's the truth. The Sea of Stars waits for young people to start on a journey. It's the truth. Why is that the case? At some time, they, meaning those young people that started on their journey, they will do the favor of protecting this world itself, this great universe. That's why. Oh. All right. That's the end of the chapter. But I will admit, I have no. So no, he is not. He is not Harlock. Or I don't know who this kid is. No idea who this is. No idea how to take this section and why she starts calling him Nobota. Let's look at this one more time and see if we can figure this out. She's telling him, use your father's gun, use it in the Sea of Stars. You freely will starting out on journey in the Sea of Stars. She starts to call him Tochiro. No, Nobota-san, Mr. Nobota. That's why you came here. That's your fate. Okay, so again, father's ancestor's name to that resembling name attached. It is. You've attached, presumably Nobota. You've attached a name resembling the name of my father's ancestor. Mother, from grandmother, with talking a long time ago or talking in the past, heard about it. Presumably that name. Yaya Koshimo, puzzlingly, not a real name, not the real name, Toshiro, which is the name that he had said what he was. He said he was Oyama Toshiro. Tochiro, to nanoteru no wa, as for the one calling himself Tochiro, which again is the entity on the Arcadia. As for the entity calling himself Tochiro, knowing that name, he's familiar with that name. Idai na senshi, a grand, magnificent warrior, existing in the Sea of Stars without fail, that way being called or being said. Like the fact that he's being called that by her. Okay. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Okay. And then we get this though. Hey, Oyama Nobota, otherwise named Tochiro. That's what I don't get. Why does he call him Tochiro? The kid has like 5 different names. Betsume? Yeah, Betsume. Alias Tochiro. Hey, DMF, how's it going? Sorry, I'm focused here. Thank you. Thanks to you, I was in time. Okay, that really does not make any sense. Omae no yujo ni... Omae no yujo ni... Mukuyuru. I forgot to do that. Oh, right, rewarding. For the purposes of rewarding your friendship, I won't cry. Absolutely won't cry. That thing, it was a promise. It's a promise with Big Brother. I wish I knew. If someone could please remind me who this person is, why they're calling Tochiro, and Nobota, I don't get it. I don't get it. The kid apparently has 5 different names. And I don't understand. So I'm just going to leave it there. There's something just weird going on. I don't know how to take this. So I'll think on it a little bit more. Maybe like some mystery will come to me about like what this is actually all supposed to mean. But I have no freaking clue. So unfortunately, that is the second to last chapter of this series. We only have one more chapter. It's still going to be about this kid. Maybe we'll see what they decide to actually call him. And maybe some of it will make sense. We'll take a look next time. Okay, addendum. Finally figured it out. This is Yuki Manabu. This is the guy he was pretending to be. No, this is the younger brother of the guy that was the SPG on the 3-6. So this was of the Yuki siblings, the Kei, the sister that we saw, who's a person on the Arcadia Go with Harlock. Her middle younger brother was Mamoru, who was on the 3-6, who dies as the SPG. And we thought Toshiro was Manabu. And then we found out he was lying and he was actually Toshiro. This is Manabu. This is the actual Yuki Manabu who needed to go somewhere apparently or do something. Or, I mean, if he's on this ship, maybe he's doing something else. In any case, because that's what he means about it was a promise to Big Brother that I wouldn't cry. Okay, so that makes sense. I think the final piece that works here is that she is calling him for some reason one of the names of his ancestors as a way to, like, I don't know, suggest that he's going to do great things. I don't know, and that's what he's getting emotional about, like that you would call me, that you would say that you would use that name to me or whatever. So that, I think, is what that's supposed to be. So the Nobota is an ancestor. And it's pretty clear at this point, I think, that his father is Tochiro. I think that's pretty clear. Well, it is also clear that, again, he's on the 1000, the millennium. We did see that in a previous chapter back in either volume 4 or 3, where both Tetsuro and he see each other. And we've seen some allusions to it before. This is, I guess, the backstory on it. It is contemporaneous, so this is actually Harlock and Emeraldus. This isn't any weird sort of timeline thing. Okay, so I think that mostly makes sense. It's just very convoluted. But there we go. After this, there's only one more chapter, chapter 5, and then that's the end of this material and the end of Eternal, other than the Mii-kun chapters, which we will also read. But chapter 5 will be the final chapter, which, again, part 2 next time.